Hello there. We're going to tell you a story called Pickin Peas. And we want you to join in. You can join in and sing along, and also you can do the moves. Watch what Sam does to see what the dance moves are. And yeah, this is called Pickin Peas. Well, once upon a time, there was a little girl who decided she wanted to plant a bunch of peas because it was springtime, kind of like it is right now, and it was a good time for planting peas. So she went out to her garden and she just started planting row after row of peas. Lots and lots of peas. And after that, a few months went by and the peas were ready to pick. The plants grew tall and there were peas on them. And so she went out with her little pail and she sang this song while she went down the rows picking her peas. It went like this. Pickin' peas, put 'em in my pail. 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 Now, she wasn't the only one in that garden. There was something or someone else there too. And that was a rabbit. And that rabbit was in the garden, and he was doing a little song and dance of his own as he went down row after row of peas. And it went like this. Pickin' peas, landing on my knees. 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 So, there was that girl going around with her pail, picking those peas, singing, Pickin' peas, put 'em in my pail. Pickin' peas, put 'em in my pail. And there was that rabbit going behind her, row after row, stealing her peas, singing, Pickin' peas, landing on my knees. Pickin' peas, landing on my knees. Now that little girl started to notice that there were not as many peas on the plants as there should have been. She started to wonder if maybe someone was stealing her peas. She started to wonder if maybe there was someone else in that garden with her. She thought, and she got an idea. She thought, maybe I'll sing my little song while I pick my peas, but then I'll stop the song in the middle and listen and see if I hear anything. So that's just what she did, and went like this. Pickin' peas, put 'em in my pail. Pickin' peas, put 'em in. And she stopped. And she heard, landing on my knees. Oh my, she thought, I heard something. There's somebody else here in my garden. There's somebody stealing my peas. So she thought, I'm going to have to go down row after row and see what's going on, see who's stealing my peas. She went, Pickin' peas, put 'em in my pail. Pickin' peas, put 'em in my pail. And there she saw that rabbit doing his song, Pickin' peas, landing on my knees. Pickin' peas, landing on my knees. Aha, she said, I see you, rabbit. You were singing a song. What was that song you were singing? And the rabbit looked at her and said, no song, no song. I was not singing any song. You must have heard something. I wasn't singing any song. Yes, you were, said that little girl. I heard you singing a song. What was that song you were singing? And the rabbit said, Oh, I was just singing, pickin' roots, landing on my foots. Pickin' roots, landing on my foots. Yeah, that's what I was singing. That's all I was singing. She said, you were not. I heard you, rabbit. You were singing, pickin' peas, landing on my knees. Pickin' peas, landing on my knees. And you've been stealing my peas, she said. So she took that rabbit, grabbed that rabbit, took a box and put that rabbit in the box, and then took that box and brought it inside of her house and brought up a big old pail of peas and started to cook them over the stove while the rabbit's in the box. Those peas started to smell so good. And the rabbit was stuck in that box on a table. And while she was stirring and cooking those peas, she heard the rabbit singing again and dancing again. But this time, the song was a little different. It went, Pickin' peas, landing on my knees. A pickin' peas, landing on my knees. Hear my mama calling me right over there. And the little girl heard that song and she liked that song. And she thought, that's a really good song you got, rabbit. I really like that song. You should sing it again. And the rabbit said, oh, okay, I'll sing it again. Sure, I'll sing it again. but you know I could sing it even better if you take me out of this box. So the little girl said, oh, okay. So she took that rabbit out of the box and set him on top of the box because she really wanted to hear that song again. And as soon as she did, the rabbit did his song again. Pickin' peas, landing on my knees. Pickin' peas, landing on my knees. Hear my mama calling me right over there. And the little girl clapped. Yay, I love that song, Rabbit. That's such a good song and dance that you're doing. Would you keep doing that song? And the rabbit said, oh, sure, I'll keep doing that song. Sure, sure. But you know I could do it even better if you take me off this box and set me over there on that table. I'll have a lot more room and I'll be able to do the song and dance even better. The girl said, okay, I'll do that. So she took the rabbit and put him over on the table while she's cooking up her peas. The rabbit did his song again. Pickin' peas, landing on my knees. Pickin' peas, landing on my knees. Hear my mama calling me right over there. And the girl clapped again. Yeah, that was so good, Rabbit. I love it. Would you do that song more? Please more, please more. And the rabbit said, sure, I'll do it again. But if you can push that table over by that open window, I'll be able to do the song even better, because then I'll get that nice fresh breeze and I'll be feeling better and the song will sound better. How about that? The girl said, okay, I guess so. No harm in that. So she pushed that table over against that open window so the rabbit could have some fresh air while he did his song. And then he did his song again for the girl. He went, pickin' peas, landing on my knees. Pickin' peas, landing on my knees. Hear my mama calling me right over there. And after he said right over there, he went jumping right out that window and ran off back towards his mama. And you might have thought that was the very last that girl saw of the rabbit, but you'd be wrong. Because the very next morning when she was out picking her peas, there was that rabbit back in the garden singing, pickin' peas, landing on my knees. Pickin' peas, landing on my knees. Hear my mama calling me right over there. The